Unless you have a prospecting plan that is reasonable and doable, you'll never do any serious prospecting. If you don't, you'll go from day to day running into prospects who might or might not buy your product. Most salespeople decide to create a prospecting plan when they're in a sales slump. While a sales slump does provide motivation to do something, the psychological push to do something is based on fear of failing, and fear is a lousy motivator. It's probably not going to lead to anything productive. So here's a story. Bob absolutely detests cold calling, and when he is in a sales slump, like he is this month, he'll do just about anything to avoid the phone. With luck, he'll remember that one of his customers mentioned 3 months ago that she might know someone whom he should stop by and see. At last, someone to call. But unfortunately, she's on vacation this week. Have to mark that one down for next week. At this point, he begins a cycle of creating a myriad of activities to keep him busy, none of which have anything to do with real prospecting. And here's the shocker, his sales slump gets worse. Bob has not accomplished any prospecting activity that will generate any future sales. In fact, as he sits there, his prospects are being cold called by the competition. And if he contacts them some other day, only to find out they bought from the competition, will he see the point of, why don't you call me? There are many ways for salespeople to prospect. Cold calling on the phone, physically showing up unannounced, sending invitations to seminars, asking existing customers if they were you, whom would they call? Literally hundreds of ways. None of them will work unless the salesperson does them on a daily basis. Daily prospecting is the only method that will work if you want to be successful. How to start? Take the first 30 minutes of every morning and do one prospecting activity. Stop thinking about doing it and do it. At the end of the first week, you will have spent a minimum of 2.5 hours looking for new business. Within 4 weeks, you will have spent 10 hours. 10 hours a month may not seem like a lot, but consider this. If you ask Bob how much time he spent prospecting, he'd tell you the whole day. In truth, he did not spend 1 minute prospecting. He spent the entire day avoiding it. Remember, prospecting is a daily activity like breathing. If you don't breathe, you die.